It's a pure audacity. Can't let no dream turn to tragedy. Got cats coming with that reality. Gotta see it with intelligent mentality. And they both coming for y'all salaries. Plus, never been distracted by your fallacies. Can't no podcast be their policies. Hand down, and they best do a prodigy. Yeah, Captain, I see you got mind of a dreamer. When they hit topics, you better believe it. They only speak facts by the odds and they even. You gotta pay homage whenever they speaking. One of a kind like a rose from the cement. Similarly tied like Serena and Venus. Speaking their name, boy, you better be lenient. The topic they touching can make you a genius. Back.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Pure Audacity. This is episode 3, and we got a special guest in the house, y'all. What's up, Arcia? How you feeling over there?
I'm good, cuz. How are you?
I'm good. And right now, I need everybody to give it up and make some noise for the one, the only, Chill Will.
Woo woo!
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank y'all for having me. I really appreciate it.
No, we thank you, because everybody, this is the man right here. This is the man that spit the flow, spit the lyrics to our awesome, wonderful intro. That fly-ass intro. Thank you so much for doing that for us, Chill Will.
No problem. I appreciate it. And I think I see her. She called me the Philly Twister. I'll start cracking up. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get to his level.
Okay.
So, Chill Will, tell us about yourself. Obviously, you're an up-and-coming rapper, but how can people reach out or find out more about you and listen to you?
On Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, y'all can type in Chill Will PHL. Chill Will PHL. I also go to my website, chillwillphl.com. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So right now, what I want you to do is go over those lyrics for people that listen too slow, kind of like me, because I struggle listening.
Me too.
Oh,
I had
you
to
too.
play it 2 times.
It's all good. I'm trying to tap into that new sound of fast rap, but also have some quality in what I'm saying as well.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I said this that pure audacity, can't let no dream turn to tragedy. Got cats coming with that reality, gotta see it with intelligent mentality, and they both coming for y'all salaries. Plus, never been distracted by y'all fallacies. Can't no podcast beat their policies. Hand down, they the best duo prodigy. Kaz and Nasia got mind of a dreamer. When they hit topics, you better believe it. They only speak facts about the odd and the even. You gotta pay homage whenever they speaking. One of a kind like a rose from the cement. Family ties like Serena and Venus. Speak on their name, boy, you better be lenient. The topics they touching can make you a genius.
Hey.
Whoop.
Okay. I like it even more now that I know what everything says.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So, let's see. So, Will, what was your inspiration for becoming a rapper, or and give us a little bit of background on how you got to becoming a rapper?
I always loved music. I was born in Philly, but I grew up my younger years down Jersey. That's when I didn't know too much about hip hop. I fell in love with Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. I even liked a little bit of Britney Spears. I had a little crush on her. I was around that type, around the pop music. And when I moved to Philly, my stepbrother actually brung me to the side of hip hop when I started to. He used to just bang Lil Wayne in my head, bang Cassidy in my head, Jadakiss, Styles P, and it took a minute for me to grasp that love for it, because it was so what is this? Because I was coming from the pop genre, but once I studied it and became a fan of it, I really liked it. And then he used to just force me to just write down raps. They was all corny, until this one day I was in 9th grade and I just wrote a rap and it was just hot, and I knew that was the one, and then there was a rap from there.
So when you wrote those quote unquote corny raps, did you get feedback from him or anybody else you let hear it that told you they was whack?
Yeah and no. Most of the joints, I felt I knew that they was whack, and some of the joints I rapped in front of people. some of the joints I rapped in front of him, he was just like, nah, that's not gonna make it. And the ones I rapped in front of the people, you could just tell by people's facial reaction. Plus, I was like shaking in my boots, like I wasn't prepared.
So what made you not give up? Because so many people would have been like, "Oh, I'm done with it. I'm not good at it." What gave you the motivation to like keep going, keep trying at it?
Just growing up with it, like just with learning it and trying it at the same time was fun. Like, cause it wasn't pressure. It wasn't pressure. That's probably what it was. It was more fun, and I didn't take it serious until like I knew I wanted to do this for like a career, and that was like in high school. Like that was when like the feedback really started coming around. Like, oh, I have a talent. Like I have an actual talent, and the feedback was better than what it was when I started.
Okay.
Now, Will, you mentioned earlier that when you were growing up in New Jersey, that you were into the pop thing. My question is, what was your very first hip hop album that you owned?
I would have to say, if my memory steers me right, it's either between, I don't even know what years they came out, but I'm like trying to like I'm trying to like, once you said that, like I'm trying to visualize what CD case like was in my hand, and all I'm seeing is the Nelly CD case when he had the double-sided.
Oh, that's 2002. I know what you're talking about. When he had the
country album and he had the Hot in Here.
Oh, yeah.
Album. That came out in like 2002. Okay.
And I had the 50 Cent Massacre joint when it was a bullet, when it was a gunshot through the
Okay.
No, it wasn't his first album. I knew it wasn't his first
album. The second one?
It was Massacre, something Massacre. It was a gunshot through the CD case. I don't know what year they came out, but those are like the first two hip hop CDs that like popped in my head once you asked me that question.
Okay, all right. Well, I got another question for you. All right, so what's your dream collaboration? Who would you mind? What rapper or musician would you mind collaborating with?
Number one, J. Cole.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I like him.
And I feel like once I discovered him is when I started to take my career serious, because it was like, okay, that's the route I wanted to take, because it was like, yeah, I grew up on Lil Wayne, Cassidy, all that, but at the end of the day, I knew I couldn't rap about that because I didn't live that. Like, I didn't live about guns. I didn't live about having sex with 15,000 girls. Like, I didn't live that. So once I discovered J. Cole, actually my man Corey put me on to him on a train ride down to see his grandparents, and he just like, yo, listen to this guy real quick, and he played J. Cole Back to the Topic, and once he played that, I didn't stop listening for the rest of the train ride and the whole train ride back. And it was just like, once I got back home, I did my homework and I just studied it, and like J. Cole's just been at the top ever since.
So you're not into the trend rapping, the mumbling. You're into the real deal, like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. Those are the real rappers to me. Yeah, Chance. Right. Okay. All right.
Okay, Will. So next, I want to ask you, what barriers do you still have ahead of you? What barriers do you still see in front of you?
That's a great question. Number one is, I know I don't look at myself like this, but like to the world, I'm still labeled as a SoundCloud rapper. So this year I want to be able to set up my BMI and be able to be on digital platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all that, the digital platforms.
Okay. So, what is your ideal goal for being a rapper? Of course, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to that, and everybody listening knows the answer to that, but tell us anyway.
Just to, like, take it outside the box, but, like, not just being a rapper, like, an entertainer. Like, I wanna, like, break that lid off to the point where, like, I wanna be in movies. I wanna have TV shows, executive produce TV shows. I wanna be able to hopefully start my own label, and I guess let me get back straight off your question. Just to answer that fully, my main goal is to motivate and inspire the younger generation to chase their dreams and to let them know that they can anything is possible, but long as you have a positive mindset, because people always say, yeah, anything is possible, but you have to put some type of work ethic in it as well and have that positive mindset to go get it. So yeah, that's my main goal.
Absolutely. Let me give him a round of applause on that. Let me give him a round of applause.
Clap, clap.
So, Will, tell us, what is something that you wish you have known earlier, or any advice you have to anybody who might be listening that wants to pursue rapping or singing?
Okay. I don't know how to say it, but I'm gonna just say it. It's something it's not I wish I knew, but you know how when they say, yeah, this game ain't all cracked up with it ain't all cracked up what it is to be, or you gonna lose some friends in this and all that. Like at the time when I was young, looking up at people talking like that, I didn't believe it, because I guess the friends I was around or the heart that I had into it was this game ain't gonna change me. Once I get in there, I'm gonna stay the same. I just seen everybody, when I would do my homework, I would see rappers yo, this ain't all what it's cracked up to be. If you want a different route, if you have a different talent, go take that talent instead of rapping. And I would just always be no, that's corny. But going through it, once you go through obstacles like that, I really put myself in their shoes and go through those same experiences, yo, this is what they're talking about. Or I have different signs or different things yo, this is what they're talking about. So it's just I should have listened to what they were saying and took heed into it, but then again, it was just I had to learn for myself.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
Okay. And I can kind of second that, because they always teach you to have a plan B in case your plan A doesn't work out. But why? Why have a plan B? If plan A is your passion, go for your passion.
Right.
And that's how I'm sitting here now. I kept hearing that within the last year. I've been getting signs and write the quote unquote writings on the wall. And one day, the CEO for the company I work for gave a speech, and he said that we need to stop teaching our youth to have a plan B, C, D, and E. If plan A is what they want and it's their passion, let's teach them to go for that and only go and shoot for that. So I was like, damn, you know what? And that's when the podcast ball start rolling in the back of my head. But moving on, enough about that. What is next for you? What do you have upcoming, Will? Let's say for the rest of this year, what do you have upcoming?
I call it tapping in / leveling up. I've been locking myself in the studio for these past 3-4 months.
And he's not lying, y'all, because I've been trying to reach out to this dude right here, and man,
eating? Are you eating at least?
It be taking me days to hit him back too. I feel bad.
No, it's all good. But, you grinding. You going after your dream. But go ahead.
I'm sitting on about at least 20 to 30 songs, no BS, and all of them I'm probably not gonna keep, but I'm just dissecting which ones I want to keep, which ones I want to make changes to, which ones need features, and the main part mainly is which ones I'm going to make visuals for it, because that's my whole goal this summer, is to put my face on the map. Everybody know Chill Will rap, everybody know I got bars. Okay, now it's time to make these visuals to another level, not just know I'm on the corner with my boys rapping in front of Poppy Store. No, I'm trying to take it to trying to make movies in my music videos. So
awesome.
I'm gonna definitely need your executive producing skills on that.
Yes, my